Today this session will be started by our India head for sales and BD, Mr. Abhishek Pathak. So Abhishek ji, I request you to give us the introduction on this topic and then I can take it forward.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dr. Ratnakar. Thank you so much. And I again, on the behalf of Macafairy India and Nepal, welcome all of you. And good afternoon all. And hope all you and your family members are safe, keeping safe in this tough time. And again, thank you so much for leaving out some time for the webinar for on very really interesting topic. What I will do is, I just brief you about the, organization and from where, what is our background as a Macafairy, and then about the, the new coating which we are going to discuss in depth today. So for more than 140 years, Macafairy Group has globally evolved as a total solution provider to a wide range of civil and engineering applications. Macafairy has wide range of high quality solutions implemented with range of manufactured projects developed from double twist, hexagonal shaped steel wire mesh, geosynthetics, and rockfall applications. Our goal is to become a leading international provider for advanced solution for civil engineering and construction market. This is the way towards our mission, engineering a better solution. Since 1879, our steel wire products twist mash solution has been continuously improved. Better coating has been introduced to meet the evolution of market demand in the market. World is changing. Environmental conditions are getting more aggressive. Technical characteristic of the engineering material must respond to the need of changing world. The market now demands greater resilience, better performance, and more value than ever before. There is an increasing need of more robust solution to address the worsening of the climate and the operating condition faced by civil engineering materials. A significant part of our proven dated wire solution is used in increasingly aggressive and high abrasive working environment that requires new engineering solution with enhanced technical characteristics. To respond to the more severe exposure condition expect over the next decade, there is an increasing demand of polymer coated products that can be effectively used in the worsening conditions. As a result, Macafairy has developed a product, new polymer coating for double twist wire mesh, which is called Polymac. To achieve a technical performance demand of hydraulic, geotechnical, erosion control, and environmental protection projects. Polymac maximizes the longevity and efficiency of the product through its enhanced mechanical performance and increased chemical resistance. So today we are going to discuss about the Polymac, which is a new polymer coating to exhibit excellent addition to the wire and outstanding abrasive resistance. Extensive test has been carried out on the new polymer coating and results prove that polymer can withstand the most severe application towards the including aggressive mechanical, chemical environment and long-term UV radiation. So, this is what in briefly, I just want to explain about the Polymac. Thank you so much. Over to Doctor to take you towards, in more detail about this new coating from Macafairy. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhishek ji. So let's begin about our today's topic, a new polymer coating. That's Polymac. So before we begin, a few requests. So I request all the guests to keep your microphones on mute so that there is least disturbance during the webinar. And we will take up the question and your questions during the question and answer session. Kindly mention your name an organization followed by your question. So this helps the moderator or presenter to introduce before answering your question, and questions with full name and organization will be answered. We'll be sharing one feedback form at the end. People who are requiring the e-certificate, please must fill the feedback form, but others also please fill the feedback form so that we continuously keep on improving our this service. So to begin, McAfee is a worldwide organization, global organization, around 140 years young organization, present in almost 100 countries all around the world, with 30 manufacturing facilities spread over 70 subsidiaries. We are having our global headquarters at Bologna, that is based in Italy, and in India we started our operations in the year 1998, and our corporate office is based in Gurgaon. We are having two manufacturing facilities for this product what we are discussing in India. That is, one is facility is located in Ranjangaon, which is near to Pune, and another facility located at Una, which is in Himachal Pradesh. Before India, before McAfee entered India, Gabions were not that much accepted, but McAfee invented these Gabions around, you can say, 140 years back, and it changed the complete syringing landscape. And when McAfee entered Indian subcontinent, the acceptability of the Gabions have changed. So the world is changing, and the environmental conditions. The environmental conditions are getting worse day by day. The frequency and severity of exposure is increasing. The technical characteristics of the engineering materials must respond to the needs of changing world. Indeed, today we need to consider that the exposure of and the working condition will be worst over next few decades. The question comes, have we considered this within your design? That is one question that we need to answer. And of course, in order to achieve an adequately durable structure, the expected environmental conditions should be taken into account. This is also mentioned in European standard related to construction, that is Eurocode 0, basis for structural design. So the uncertainty in your design, whether it is being considered, and whatever product you select are durable or not, and whether you reduce the risk of this product getting prematurely failed, that it needs to be understood. So the market or the clients are demanding the greater resilience and better performance, and I would say more value than ever before. So there is an increasing need of more robust solution to address the worsening of climate and the operating condition faced by civil engineering materials. So this is what is being required. So of course, a significant demand of our U1 double twisted wire mesh is basically increasing aggressive and highly abrasive working environments. So the environments which were there maybe few years back was different than the today. It is more aggressive today. So the environments can affect the polymer coatings and cause the damage to wire, which of course we in turn compromise the structure. So the environmental changes poses a new challenge, for that's why these polymer coatings are applied on steel products. Usually when the polymer coatings, when they are exposed to UV rays, there is a embrittlement caused due to intense UV rays, and there is a reduction in the mechanical properties over a period of time due to the loss of polymer coating due to the abrasion, and which makes these coatings no longer effective. The steel wire beneath will be exposed to accelerated condition. So to respond to the more severe exposure condition, expected over the next decades, there is an increasing demand of polymer coated products that can be effective in such worsen conditions. So this is one animation to show what exactly we are talking about, like as a consequence of climate change, more abundant and frequent rainfalls are causing an increase in of the turbulence. Such events and more floods, indeed, climate changes can also play a role in sediment transport as it affects both timing and magnitude. The sediment transport, of course, will have some effect on the products, the steel wire mesh products which are applied in hydraulic structures. So in general, the greater the flow, more sediment will be conveyed by the water stream, and water flow can be strong enough that suspended particles, as they move downstream, simply push them along the bottom of waterway, and the friction of sediments with the moving stream can wear off the coating, and that's what the steel wire beneath will be subjected to rapid degradation. This similar condition is possible in geotechnical works, when we use this double twisted hexagonal wire mesh as a soil reinforcement. There will be unexpected worsening condition during installation. When you put the fill over this mesh, there can be possibly a damage in the coatings. The operation conditions are always more demanding and require more resistance material. So like when you installed a granular layer on this mesh as a soil reinforcement, and the soil, is taking as a structural fill, and when you compact with, of course, this surcharge load, there are possibilities, if the polymer coating is not strong enough, there would be issues of, the damage to the polymeric coating. And as you build the structure, these effects can worsen, and it can damage this coating, or you can say, or completely. So there is a need to find the solution for these kind of conditions. Apart from that, construction materials are more often exposed to aggressive chemicals, which demand more challenging durability and performance. For instance, exponential growth of urbanization, caused an increase in atmospheric pollution. So like, blessing in disguise, like now we have seen at the beginning of the lockdown due to COVID, the overall pollution in the country had come down, and people have shared photographs from, I would say, Punjab area, citing the Himalayan peaks. People in metros were feeling the air is cleaner. Like I am now based in Gurgaon, so actually the air was cleaner. So due to urbanization, there is a lot of pollution happening, and of course there are some events such as acid rains and soil contamination, industrial waste and other effluent sources. They can also enter in the water sources through the runoff over the contaminated soil. Maybe could be mine waste, could be landfill, various sources from which these chemicals can come out. So there is again a demand of material which can fulfill these things. So in view of this, of course, we have now come up to respond this changing world. We have developed a Polymac, a new polymer coating that is will be specifically used for our double twisted hexagonal wire mesh product that can achieve the technical performance for hydraulic as well as the geotechnical, and I would say environmental and erosion control projects also. It can offer more value than even before. Polymac maximizes the longevity and efficiency of the product through its enhanced mechanical performance and increased chemical resistance. This product is, of course, we have kept in mind while developing that it has to be environmental friendly. So it is free from heavy metals, and the product is really environmental friendly. So now let's look at these various aspects in detail. So this Polymac is a new polymer coating which exhibit excellent adhesion to the steel wire and outstanding abrasion resistance. Extensive tests have been carried out on this new polymer coating, and the results prove that this Polymac can withstand the most severe application condition, including aggressive mechanical and chemical environments and chemical impacts or mechanical impacts. Also the long-term UV radiation. So usually our double twisted wire mesh products have a base product that is a steel wire, which is coated with the metallic coating, usually zinc aluminum alloy. On top of that, a polymeric coating is being placed. So McAfee patented first gabions at the end of 19th century, and since then McAfee has developed metallic coatings and plastic advanced coatings to maximize the longevity. Polymac is the most advanced and resistance coating which can face the challenges of the changing world. So like you can see evolution from 1950s to 2018. So we have earlier it was just the galvanization, but now then we put the polymer coating, that PVC, and then galvanization. Galvanization metallic coating has been improved with additional resistance, then moved to PA6, and now we are talking of a Polymac, which is far better coating than compared to the past ones. Polymac product will have an identification on the selvage wire of Polymac. So let's say you have this product that's called a green terra mesh. So on the edge, we will have an edge wire on which will have the polymer can be easily identified. So just to give an example, like we will have product like Gabion. On the edges of Gabion, we will have this printed on green terra mesh, on mesh and netting rolls at the edges, on Reno mattress at the edges, sag Gabion, where the closing of the Gabion, or the terra mesh at the edge. So various all these products, these Polymac coating will be used to withstand the more severe application conditions. So working with our innovation center, which is based in Italy, we refer it as a McAfee Innovation Center. The Polymac has been developed, and it has been developed through extensive testing, which complies the international normatives like EN 102 Part 3 as well as EN 10245 Part 3, and also the new standards like IS 16014 also covers these requirements. So our product meets both local as well as international standards. So where the standards gives relation between what shall be the diameter of coating compared to the diameter of wire, what shall be the requirements of this coating for UV resistance, classification of coating, tensile strength, and so forth. So the EN 1223 Part 3 provides no guidance on abrasion. Therefore, we had developed a new test method from other engineering sectors where the abrasion resistance is tested. In particular, this new test method is being taken from EN 60229, and this Polymac is presenting the 5 pillars, I would say, the abrasion resistance. That's what I have mentioned, though EN standard doesn't mention of abrasion. Now we have derived it from the other engineering sectors. Resistance to low temperature, UV resistance, resistance to installation damage, and chemical resistance. So Polymac mechanical and chemical properties enable its use in most aggressive conditions. So let's look at all these 5 pillars one by one. So first is about the abrasion resistance. So test carried out on the PVC coated wire and the Polymac, when we do a test as per this EN 60229, we found that the PVC could, let's say, offer some resistance, but Polymac is offering roughly 10 times higher resistance. So this is, I would say, having the 10 times better abrasion resistance than the traditional polymer coating, which is usually a PVC. Then Polymac maintain its properties when it is being subjected to lower temperature. Usually at lower temperature the brittleness comes in picture, but the ability of Polymac to maintain its properties at such a low temperature, is I would say compared to PVC is better. Usually PVC can maintain its properties up to minus 9 degrees centigrade, whereas this can to minus 35 degree centigrade. So this would be relevant for rockfall applications in cold areas, or where very freezing conditions in hydraulic applications could be there, which could be in Himalayas. The product would be suited. The another aspect of UV resistance. So after UV exposure, usually PVC retains the higher tensile strength compared to PVC. This makes this polymac very suitable, not only for very low temperature or cold area, but also for high temperature. That is typically you say arid conditions, maybe the desert conditions. So India, we have many parts of the country as which can be subjected to this kind of conditions. When you talk of a cold condition, so all along Himalayas, let's say if I have to start from completely northeast to the north part of country up to Jammu and Kashmir, and even up to if you go to the Nepal topwards or Bhutan, even that area can be easily covered with this product. And the polymac retains its properties in I would say for the better tensile strength even after I would say 2500 hours of exposure, UV exposure. So it has better elongation at break compared to PVC, roughly 4 times higher. So it still remains, I would say, the elongating product, not as a brittle product. Then moving forward about the hardness, the polymac has roughly 23% harder, is 23% harder than PVC. It provides a better resistance to impact damages. So the question will come, where are these relevance of impact damages? So especially, let's say you are using these polymac products, let's say filling the gabions with stones, so there are possibilities of impact from the stones on the mesh. When you are using the rockfall application where the falling rocks can hit the mesh. So polymac is harder than traditional polymer coatings, and this enhances its performance and durability. You can say roughly polymac is 23% harder than traditional polymeric coating. Apart from that, now moving to chemical resistance, this polymer coating is more resistant to chemical attack than traditional polymer coatings. This chemical aggression can be encountered in mining or hydraulic or I would say geotechnical works also. Many times the contaminants come from, as I mentioned earlier, industrial activities, agriculture such as germicides and disinfectants that are being spread, that can also get in contact with water and transfer it to your structure. So the resistance of polymac is better for various kinds of chemicals. And polymac actually should be used in highly aggressive environment due to the excellent chemical resistance characteristics. Then the test results, what we have seen that in many instances PVC cannot resist the chemical aggression, but polymac resists perfectly, something like ammonia or benzene alcohol or many other chemicals. So polymac resists it very, I would say, perfectly. So when chemical aggression is an issue, the presence of resistant coating is essential to protect the basic steel wire from rapid corrosion so that the durability can be ensured. So these products are recommended for use in hydraulic, mining, infrastructural works and environmental works, and they are more suited for abrasive and environment or chemically aggressive environment, or I would say low temperature, or where the UV radiations are higher. There you can use them. World Meteorological Statement, it will come in year 2017, on the state of global climate, which mentioned that ongoing climate changes affect the intensity and frequency of extreme events. So the extreme events, now we have seen the floods are becoming common, the landslides, see number of landslides, there are changes in the sea levels, many more things are there. So this results in more aggressive exposure conditions for civil engineering structures. So polymac has been developed to meet these challenges, and this new coating can be extruded on a thicker wire. Typically the traditional polymeric coating has some limitation to be extruded on thicker wire, but even this Polymac can be extruded on thicker wire, enabling the production of new combination of DT wire meshes. So that is possible, and the coating is free from heavy metals. That's how it becomes environmental friendly. The international standards already require to take account the environmental working conditions. So Eurocode is the European standard specifying how the structural design should be conducted within European Union, and where it is being mentioned that environmental working conditions for the structure shall be taken into consideration while designing this. So for that, the section 2.3 and 2.4 of Eurocode 0 highlight the need to take into account consideration the expected environmental conditions. The designer should consider that the climate change will make the environmental exposure more aggressive over the next few decades. So with the Polymac, of course, you can have a variety of structures like bank revetment. So whether it could be a small stream, nala, or it could be a major river. It could be in urban areas where you want to have the surface runoff drains to be protected. It could be transverse structures in the river. It could be groins, for training of the rivers. It could be the channel linings to protect the banks as well as the bed of the channels, like the bank protection, or it can be even cross drainage works like culverts, where you have culverts, you can have head walls, wing walls with this product, or even bridge abutments that also can be protected with these products. In addition to that, it can be used for the reinforced soil structures. So example of soil reinforcement with Terame system, or mass gravity structures like gabion walls, or simple retaining structures which you want to use in urban areas. You can be used for the reinforced slopes or erosion control. You can combine this Polymac mesh with the synthetic mat to protect the slope from erosion. Can be used for the rockfall protection. So our hexagonal mesh is used to form basic mesh, which is further strengthened with incorporation of steel wire ropes. So in that also the Polymac coating can be used, slope protection or rockfall embankments. So overall, the Polymac is a new coating which is designed for a changing world, and that's what we want to offer as a value addition to the industry, to the world, for a changing world with a sustainable environment. So with this, I would like to thank you very much for connecting today with us, for understanding our new polymeric coating. Please do visit social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, as well as the Facebook page. You can get in touch with us on our email ID info.in, as well as you can contact me directly r.mahajan. So with this, I would like to conclude my today's webinar, and now the floor is open for question and answer. I request everybody to mention your name and organization, and then we will take the questions. I will request our marketing manager for ICF to help me with the moderation of the questions.
Sure, doctor. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Moisa here. And as of now in the chat window, I don't see any specific questions, but please, there is a feedback link that has been given in the chat box, and if you would just like to speak out your questions, you can do so.
Yes, sir.
Can I have some questions?
Please, sir.
I am S. Khatua, General Manager in charge from NHPC Tista 5, Sikkim. Hello.
Yes, sir.
We have used your product in our reservoir rim treatment. What we find during monsoon, the velocity goes up to 6 meters per second. and also lot of locks come on the river. That damages this PVC coating and sometimes damages the this wear crate also.
Sir.
So
Sir.
how to take care of it? If that the velocity comes around 6 meters per second.
Sir, very good question, sir, and I appreciate that we have started with this question. Over a period of years now, we have understood the requirement of the higher performance, as rightly mentioned by me. The clients are demanding more and more resilient products with more value addition. So this Polymac coating has a better abrasion resistance. As far as the velocity is concerned, 6 meter per second. Actually, velocity is not really a concern because we have tested this product in USA number of times, and what we found for the velocity up to 6 to 7 meter per second, these products can be effectively used. Now there are two issues when you have very high velocity. One is there will be a lot of solids, suspended solids coming, because if I am remembering correctly, because I visited that site long back, it is the Lachung Lachen confluence area, and you have a lot of suspended solids, so there is a lot of abrasion can happen. So this new coating of course provide abrasion resistance. Now another aspect of boulders or logs coming with the flood and hitting these wire crates. So I would like to share one experience of state of Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand and Sikkim, where we are talking, we are having more or less very steep river gradients where the velocities are higher, the boulders are coming, logs are coming. So we did some 6 to 7 landslide protections, and there now we have improved a solution in the terms like on these gabion walls or maybe the protection, you can have some additional protection. Either it could be a big boulders to be placed in front so that it protects the impact of logs or boulders, or we can go for a thicker RCC coating. Now we have done a couple of works and they are fine. I will share with you the photographs and details. I will request wherever possible, please do visit Uttarakhand. Our team is there presently, even working for other projects, where we have put the coating of, I would say, the RCC structure in front, very thin, it's not very thick, on the crates itself, so that it doesn't get damaged. And we use the big boulders also. So that is what we have learned from number of structures. Yes, sir.
That regarding this RCC coating, we do it, but only we do it. It is a steel gabion, not on this coated gabion. For a steel gabion, it is quite useful for this RCC facing, where say RCC facing, which will protect against the boulders or the logs which comes in the river.
Yes, sir.
But how it will be effective for this gabions with PVC coating? Number one. Number two, this product is around 25 to 30% costly than the steel gabions. How that can be offset on this? This is around 30% costlier than the normal steel gabions.
Another very good question, sir. The RCC protection can be used on this the polymeric coating, and now, as I explained, we are moving away from PVC and moving to Polymac, being a better coating. The cost aspect, I think, sir, we need to compare the cost of apple to apple. The steel gabions are typically handmade gabions, whereas these the coated products, polymeric coated products, so they are basically machine made gabions. So if you compare the performance of these two different meshes in terms of the tensile strength, in terms of the punch, you may take a note of IS 16014. So IS 16014 clearly gives the performance requirements in terms of tensile strength, punch strength, the wire to be used. So if we are comparing the steel gabions made by hand usually in hills with this, then I think it's not a fair comparison, because the products are different. They use 150 by 150 mesh opening or 160, sometimes 200, whereas we are talking of 10 by 12 mesh, smaller mesh, better mesh. So actually, as I mentioned, before 1998, it was a different condition in India. But once we came in India, now the acceptance of this technology has used. And if you talk about the overall cost to the client in terms of the product, I think these polymeric coated Gabions, which is accepted worldwide, are not expensive. They are factory made. You just open and do it. It's a better finish you can get from that. That's what I would like to mention, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your questions. Yeah.
So thank you, doctor. We have a couple of questions that have come up in the chat box. Mr. Subhash, he wants to know if this coating is done for the entire mesh or only for the tie-in points.
Thank you, Mr. Subhash, for your question. The coating is done for basically, I will explain the process. We have a steel wire. On the steel wire, this polymeric coating is being put, and from that we make the mesh. So the coating is applied all around the mesh, completely all around the mesh.
Okay, and we'll move on to the next question. From Mr. Mushtaq Malik from SkyTech Engineers. He wants to know by how much percentage does the cost of Polymac coating over the normal zinc coated wire? I think he wants to know the cost variance.
Sir, I think again, it's a two different products. One is polymeric coating and another is zinc. Is a very the basic product. But it will be difficult to say on the cost because it is a matter of different factors like the lead, the location and everything. But roughly, I would say it can vary from 15 to 30% depending on locations and the specifications of the product. Now, if you talk about a structure which you want to be a durable for a little longer time, I would recommend to go with the polymeric coating rather than only zinc coating because as I explained, zinc coating first will get corroded and then the steel wire. But if you want something like temporary structure for 2, 3 years, 4 years, you can go for that. In case you are requiring for longer durability, as I mentioned, the environmental conditions are changing. It is no more like the earlier. You can go through the IRC SP 116. There is one table given for the durability aspect as well as IS 16014, and you can choose the product. Thank you, sir.
So we can take some more questions if anybody would like to put them forth to Dr. Ratnakar.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead, sir.
I am SK Suman, Senior Manager NHPC Tista 5 project. मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि इज इट हायर डाया अवेलेबल इन मेकाफेरी?
Sir, we are currently doing the diameter of wire of 2.7 millimeters.
Okay.
How much higher you need?
6 mm.
This is more yeah, it will be around 4.2, around 4.
Sir, 4 mm wire usually will be provided with only without polymeric coating, because polymeric coating, when you go for higher wire diameter, when you do a twisting in a machine, you have a lot of torsion and the shear stresses being generated. So we have not gone as high as 4 mm wire, but we can go up to 3 mm very easily. But if you ask of course you are the client, you know your project very well, but our experience worldwide is 2.7 to 3 mm wire. We have the certifications which gives us the life of this product in a given conditions, roughly 60 to 100 years. So I don't know what is the reason you want to go for that higher wire diameter, but I can share you experiences of India itself, where we did structures since 1998, and they are good. And I have number of structures with life more than 100 years with us, so I can share very well. You just share your email ID to us. We would be happy to share that with you.
The reason behind is we are around 90% work we do in the river protection works. That material that we are using here for this gabions, 90% we are using on the river protection works. We feel diameter may get corroded or get damaged because of boulders and those things quite easily.
Okay, okay, sir. So in that case, sir, we have another product, very different product. We have, it will be difficult to explain over this call, but I would just mention we have strong face gabions where we have mix of higher wire diameters. So we will come back to you on that, sir, specifically. So my team is taking note of your details, and then we will come back to you on specific strong face gabions on that.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you once again, doctor. Then we have more questions coming in. Mr.
Hello.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, this is Ashish Kumar from Tata Consulting Engineers Limited. I have a question. Yeah, good afternoon. So this is regarding that dia of the wire. One specification we have that 15 by 15 and dia is 5 mm, and SWG is 8. Whether we can get double twisted in that mechanically woven double twisted we can get from McAfee or
Sir, this thank you for your question. This 150 by 150 and 5 mm, this is basically a handmade product. It's not machine-made product. And this is being, as I mentioned, this is very commonly used in certain part of country. We would be able to give you product as per IS standards, sir. Typically 2.7 mm wire diameter. And again, I will again mention you this. I don't know your application, but with our product, we can 2.7 mm wire diameter plus the polymeric coating, that Polymac, we can give you a structure of good durability. So, and even 150 mm mesh opening makes you to go for a very higher size boulder. Typically you will require a boulder which shall not come out of this mesh, which will be in any case more than so. If you have smaller size of stones or mix of small and mix, you use the McAfee gabions, which helps you to even reduce the cost of it.
Or in gabions, whether we can go for a single twisted gabion crates?
Triple twisted.
Say single twisted.
Single twisted gabions we really don't recommend. The reason is if one of the wires is broken or maybe opened up, then you have chances of full mesh getting opened up. Whereas the double twisted wire mesh, even if one wire gets cut, you don't have the complete gabion getting opened. It still remains there. So that's the advantage, and that's why we recommend always double twisted wire mesh. McAfee started its gabions 140 years back with single twist, but then we have come up with double twist. So we don't recommend that double twisted product.
Okay, then one more question, please. This is regarding Renault mattress.
Sir.
So Renault mattress, what is the mode of measurement for Renault mattress? Can you explain me, please?
Sir, Renault mattress is measured in the plan area. Okay. Either it could be inclined or let's say the horizontal. Okay. So the measurement is usually a square meter basis. So we measure the length and width in place and work out the plan area, and that's what the square meter basis it is being measured.
That is the only covered area, topmost.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Moisa, I think there is one question I can see from.
Yes, I will read it out.
From our guest from Nepal, maybe, yeah.
Before that, doctor, we have a question from Mr. Samir Gorwadkar from Worli. He wants to know whether the durability of this product stands for standard test conditions in terms of life in years.
Mr. Samir, thank you for your question. The durability of this product is determined based on the environmental conditions like moderate, severe, or I would say the normal conditions. So IS 16014, there is one annexure. it gives the various conditions. So even for extreme aggressive conditions, if you need the products to have a durable durability of, let's say, 100 years, it can be achieved. So you may refer that. So usually the life would be as high as 100 years.
Okay, doctor, thank you. Then yes, the question from Nepal, from the project manager of Rasuagadi HEP, wants to know about the financial aspects of Polymac, comparing it to traditional Gabion works.
Sir, for Nepal, of course, our Nepal country manager would be able to precisely give you idea on the financial aspect. So we have taken note of your question. So our country manager, Mr. Pandeji, would be able to help you on that. But more or less, it would be same, sir. What we are doing currently will not be much of the difference. But he is the right person. He will get in touch with you.
Okay, and then we have another question from Mr. Mushtaq Malik. He would want to know if we recommend Polymac under normal conditions for retaining earth under dry conditions.
Sir, we can recommend this Polymac product under normal conditions. For let's say, if you are talking of dry conditions, yes, it will be again UV exposure and the other aspects of environmental conditions to be taken care of. So in general, yes, we would recommend Polymac for even these dry conditions as well.
Okay, if anybody else would like to put forth a question to Dr. Ratnakar.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you, sir. Please
Hello.
go ahead.
I am audible?
Yes, you are, sir. Please go ahead.
Ma'am, my only request, I am a B.V. Rampal, right, Chief Engineer and former General Manager of KCC Buildcon. My only request is for sharing of this presentation.
Sure, sir. That will be done.
How? You will upload somewhere or you will send individually?
Sir, our marketing, somebody from the Marketing India team will be in touch with you for this.
Okay.
On email.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, on email. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, sir.
Okay, so I think if there are no further questions, so Moiza.
Okay, then once again, everybody, with this we can come to a close of today's webinar. Doctor, we can't hear you. Would you like to say anything before I close?
No, thank you very much to everyone.
Yes, thank you for attending, and we will keep you updated on further webinars that McAfee will be conducting, and hope you stay safe and have a good weekend. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.